And a good evening to you from Hot Springs, Arkansas. Today on YouTube, Tiger TV brings you another NCAA Southwest Region matchup as your 4 seed champion Lady Tigers at 6-1 take on the top team in Division II, Arlington Baptist, the Patriots at 8-1. Hi again, everybody. Chris Shima, glad to be with you. Both these teams busy last night and back at it here tonight. Arlington winning yesterday over Ecclesia on the road, and Champion taking down Dallas here at home. Let's meet the starting lineups first for Arlington, the road team, undefeated on the road at 5-0. Head coach Cliff McDaniel starting number 3, Christina Diaz. Number 11, Leah Clark. Number 20, Pania Waits. Number 21, Heaven Munster. And number 24, Rebecca Farmer. Starting today for Champion at 6-1, 1-0 in region play, and 3-0 here at home is number 2, Name Manning. Number 11, Destiny Gonzalez. Number 12 is Lucy Parsons. Number 20, Sakaya Bannister. And number 22, Araya Mendoza. So Champion winning last night, 90-69, shooting 46%, 29 assists on 32 field goal makes for the Lady Tigers. Yesterday, Name Manning, 12 points, 9 assists, leading the way. Actually, 2 players leading the way. Lucy Parsons was 16. Destiny Gonzalez had 16 as well. I'm wrong about that. Sakaya Bannister led them all with 19. Well, that was a inauspicious start as Arlington controls the tip. You see the Patriots, the class of this region and of the NCAA for the last several years, as going to the bucket. Diaz is called for a traveling violation. So Champion will get the basketball. As you'll see, Arlington likes to press. These two teams, no strangers to one another last year, meeting 4 times. Twice in the regular season, once in the region tournament, and once in the ACCA championship. And Arlington won them all. Yesterday I said incorrectly that Champion won one during the regular season against Arlington. That was incorrect, but they lost by 2. And in my book, that's good enough for beating Arlington. Name Manning surveys over in the corner. Bucket no good by Mendoza. So we're about a minute in. And here comes the Patriots going quickly. It looks like that was Farmer's pass deflected, taken away by Gonzalez. What are we looking for today for the upset if you're Champion, getting turnovers like that leading to quick buckets, as you see Mendoza put it in, and Champion with the quick lead here about a minute and a half in. Evan Munster faking the 3, cut off by Gonzalez, pass deflected out. Farmer in the corner. Driving Diaz, leaves it, and I believe that was Farmer tying us at 2 apiece. Correction, that was Munster tying us at 2 apiece. So Arlington will press just about every time on a make, and that's what you got to be careful of there. Those tip passes, you think you've won against this press, and then they're out running and gunning, getting the offensive rebounds, as you see Evan Munster getting back-to-back buckets to make it 4-2. It's almost like you have to treat this as a Division I game, and when you're playing a Division I opponent and you see this kind of stifling pressure, you got to keep your wits about yourself. Lucy Parsons buries a 3 because you're going to get open looks. If you're able to beat it, keep your wits. Don't turn the ball over. Don't allow Arlington to start those runs. In the corner, again, it's Farmer. Top of the key, Waits, 3-year starter for Cliff McDaniel. Waits fakes, throws it up off the glass and in. Beautiful footwork. Pania Waits with 2, averaging 11 a game, 50% shooter from the field on the season so far. 9 games in the books for Arlington. 7-4 Champion. Bannister driving in. Kicks it out. Open 3 is off the mark by Gonzalez. Offensive rebound. Bannister couldn't get the putback, and the rebound finally controlled by the Patriots. Patriots will look to push on every possession. Munster got the rebound, goes coast to coast, and scores. This is the top shooting team, top scoring team at 89.5 per game, top shooting team at 44% as a team. Bannister into the forecourt. Destiny Gonzalez had 3 defenders on her Force the pass, tip, steal, Farmer. Yes, gets the roll. So Arlington doubling up the Tigers right now, 10-5 here in the early going. Into the forecourt, Bannister. 6:29 to be exact. We're about a little over 3.5 minutes in now. Bannister will back it out. Nay Manning, 9 assists yesterday, as I mentioned. She's looking for her shot there. Couldn't get it. Put back no good by Mendoza. Mendoza tries it again, and she's fouled. Frustrated with herself there, but A for effort. She goes to the line. Araya yesterday against Dallas, 8.7 rebounds. 70% free throw shooter coming into this week. So an interesting matchup today. Lady Tigers 4th in defense, allowing opponents to shoot just 36% from the field. And Arlington, the top shooting team in Division II. Good defensive team. Arlington 17.6 steals per game. Again, that's that press that we've seen on the dead balls and shot makes. 10-6. Farmer on the near side of your screen. Diaz swings it over. And we got a turnover. So inside 6 to play. Champion will get it back. Arlington will set up the press. Janaya Gilliam coming on in the backcourt with Manning. Nay Manning taking on 2 defenders, able to break the press. Lucy Parsons is open. She sees her. Parsons for 3. Too strong that time. So Lucy 1 out of 2 from behind the arc. Oh, Manning tried. Ran out of real estate, but good anticipation. Clark will inbound for the Patriots. Just 3 seconds off the shot clock. We're not going to be talking about the shot clock very much on this side of the court. Farmer throws it up from the baseline. No. Ball tipped back to her. Now it's ripped away as Mendoza fell. She traveled with the basketball, so the ball will stay on this side of the court. Champion forcing 27 turnovers per game on the season coming in. Farmer in the corner, guarded by Parsons. Arlington forcing a lot of turnovers too. Deep 3, Farmer way off. And Gilliam will watch it go out of bounds. It was last touched by the Patriots. So Champion gets it back. Lady Tigers, second of back-to-back here at home. They'll go on the road to continue region play at Randall on the 22nd, at Southwestern Adventist on the 28th. Fake. Gonzalez throws it off the glass. Blocking foul. Count the bucket. Destiny on the board. Nearing the midway point of this opening quarter, and Gonzalez a chance for an old school three-point play. 75% free throw shooter on the season coming into this week. Three-point play complete. 1-point game. 4 straight for a Champion. Trouble with it. Waits able to get around the defender who went for the steal, and Arlington quickly on the board. Back up by 3. Gilliam. Gilliam into the forecourt. Able to break the press. Nice job by her. 4:36 remaining. Gilliam gets it back on the give and go, but traveled with the basketball before she could get it out to Lucy Parsons. Justice Irish Holmes put on a three-point clinic in the second half yesterday. Had 8 points total. Hit a couple of big threes as Champion was able to really win that one wire to wire. Diaz. That's going to be an offensive foul. Got to watch out if you're Diaz extending that arm. That's what they're looking for nowadays. 4:20 And another Arlington turnover. Diaz is going to hit the bench. Coming in for her, number 10 is Heaven Scott, a freshman from Jasper, Texas. Gilliam. Oh, that's going to go off her foot and out of bounds. So Arlington will get it back, leading by 3. Tight start to this one. I mentioned these two teams played 4 times last year. 77-75 was the closest score as Arlington won all 4 meetings. Scott travels with the basketball, so back-to-back turnovers. It's been a bit sloppy here in this one. 2 good defensive teams. You might see a few more turnovers than you normally would from both sides. Manning, nice pass to Parsons. Gets it to the cutter. Gilliam throws it up, and Irish Holmes collects. Manning clearing some space. The mid-range off the back iron. Rebound by Waits. Here comes Arlington. Champion cut it to 1. Underneath, that shot up and good by Munster. So the lead 5 again for Arlington. Irish Holmes back to Manning. And Manning into the front court. 3:30 left to go here in the opening quarter, first of 2. Men's team will play tonight at 7:30. Gilliam bounce pass to Manning. Shot clock at 8. Nay throws it up. Irish Holmes cuts, but it's out of bounds. So a turnover there. Arlington gets it back. They've scored consecutive buckets to increase their lead to 5. Got to watch out on the defensive glass. Dallas really crashed the offensive glass last night against Champion. Arlington over 17 offensive rebounds a game. So far, Champion's been pretty disciplined. Catch and shoot 3. Farmer off the back iron. There's another one of those offensive rebounds. Clark this time. Underneath it's Waits, and Waits had it rejected out of bounds. 16 on the shot clock will stay on this side of the court. Chris Sheeman, glad to be with you here tonight for both of our doubleheader games. Near side, Munster fakes the 3. Irish Holmes came to help altered the shot. Good defense by her. Parsons the rebound. Irish Holmes throws it ahead. Destiny Gonzalez will set it up. Nice job there by Destiny. You don't want to get... It's okay to run against Arlington. You don't want to force it, though. Gonzalez misses the 3, and Gilliam trouble with the offensive rebound attempt, so Arlington will get it back. Low scoring for Champion. Remember, they put up over 30 in the first quarter last night. Waits. Oh, yeah, that's going to be a foul. Irish Holmes shaken up, but up quickly. That's a good sign. 2:21 to go in the quarter. Both these teams grinding it out here in the opening 7.5 and change. Farmer drives on 3 defenders, and Waits had it all by herself as 3 defenders all drew their eyes on Farmer. Farmer with the nice pass, and it's a 7-point lead, 6-0 run for Arlington. Parsons trying to answer back. She does. Lucy, 2 out of 3 here tonight. 5-point Arlington lead. Clark swings it right side. Now it's over to Farmer. Corner 3, way too strong off the glass. Gilliam the rebound. Here's Manning. Manning steps into one, and from behind, she's fouled. So Nay Manning will go to the line. 12 points, 9 assists yesterday, upping her season average, which came into the week as 8 assists per game. Also averaging about 6.5 steals. 59% free throw shooter. Lower scoring game does favor Champion. Remember, Arlington, they like to score in bunches, 89.5 per game. Champion's up there too at 76.8, but 1 out of 2 that time for Manning. Here come the Patriots now. To the forecourt, it's Clark on the near side. Waits, gets it out to Scott. Scott open for three, too strong. Good box out rebound by Manning. Manning into the forecourt, 1:22 to go. Manning being aggressive and scoring again. So we've seen mini bursts going quickly as Farmer, as she answers right back. Boy, DeAnthony Ellison is not going to be happy with the transition defense there. Off a make. Arlington right back. 18-14, nearing a minute to go. Gilliam, Irish Holmes, nobody on her. Where's the defense there? We've had a pretty good defensive quarter. Both teams going to sleep, though, on back-to-back possessions. And both teams getting a bucket as a result. Faking the three, Munster drives in, threw it away. Good anticipation. Another steal. Name Manning. Irish Holmes into the forecourt now for Champion. She'll step into a contested three and hit. Champion takes the lead, 19-18. Irish Holmes staying hot from behind the arc from last night. Clark will set up the offense. Shot clock at 14. Late in the quarter. Double team coming. Tip pass over to Scott, who drives. Shot in and out. Got the offensive rebound. Looking for Waits. Here's Clark. Got it to go. A falling away shot. Ends the quarter. Arlington by 1. We got a good one, and we thought it'd be good. Settle in, folks. These two teams are doing work. We'll be back with quarter number 2 here in just a moment. On to quarter number 2. Chris Sheem, I'm glad to be back with you. Good one between number 1 Arlington and number 4 Champion. Patriots 8-1. Lady Tigers 6-1. Set the 5 on the floor. Name Manning's been aggressive, and she has been hot. That's a 3. Champion with their biggest lead. It's been tight so far. Arlington's been up by 6. Munster the hook, no good. Manning with the rebound. Again, Name Manning surveys against that trapping press. Irish Holmes has been hot. Lucy Parsons has played well. Destiny Gonzalez settling in as she gets the ball. Double teamed in the post. Manning extra pass. Gilliam for 3 off the back iron. Irish Holmes tried to chase it down, but Waits got there first. Into the forecourt, it's Clark. Clark to the circle, to the lane. No. Gonzalez the board. Destiny into the front court. And it looks like we got a towel on the court. Just underway here in quarter number 2. 2 of the top 4 teams in Division 2 battling for the first time here in region play. They'll meet in Arlington later on in the season. And then likely a few more times. These are 2 very strong contenders for the national tournament. Gonzalez, Manning, shot clock at 7. Destiny over 3 defenders, counted in the foul. Destiny Gonzalez, 75% at the line this season. Will try to complete an old school 3-point play. Missed it. Still Champion with their biggest lead in a game that has had very few significant leads. Top of the key, Munster from Farmer. Munster drives in on Gilliam, swings it out, gets it right back, cut to Waits, I believe. Couldn't get the bucket. A rare miss for her at the rim. So Champion on a bit of a run now. Gonzalez, and that's going to be an offensive foul. Standing in, taking the charge was Farmer, I believe. Takira Fuller has come in for the Lady Tigers. You see her guarding Waits. Double dribble there, traveling the call, whichever you prefer. It's a turnover. So both teams a little bit sloppy, but again, two good defensive teams. As I mentioned, you're going to see these two teams maybe turn the ball over more than you're used to seeing them. Manning had that crazy defensive play against Dallas in the fourth quarter last night. Manning to Fuller, ball deflected. Good defense there by the Patriots as they come up with yet another steal. Driving is Farmer, throws it off the glass, no. And the Tigers have it. Looking to push Irish Holmes after she pulled down another rebound. Gilliam now to Manning. Fuller underneath. Turnaround shot. Correction. That was Reichert. I said it was Takira Fuller and Avery Reichert coming in. Just 2 of 5 from the field on the season, connecting. I don't think we saw her yesterday. Farmer long on the 3, so Reichert, not Fuller, is in the game. Reichert. And that was Clark for Arlington. Arlington needed that one, so both teams with a 6-point lead at various stages so far here in the game. Just inside 7 to play in the first half. 26-22 Champion here at home. Looking to beat Arlington for the first time. Bad pass there by Manning. Off the turnover, going quickly and scoring quickly is Heaven Munster. So 4 quick ones for Arlington, and it's a 2-point game. Catch and shoot 3, yes! Justice Irish Holmes with her second tonight, hit 2 last night. Came into the season just 29%. Waits can't get it to go and touched it last. 6:11 to go, another sub. Gilliam will sit down, and coming back in, Sakaya Bannister. Bannister brings it up. Manning, Reichert, and she's fouled from behind by Munster. Inside 6 to go here in this opening half. It's been entertaining. It's been nip and tuck. And it's been a good defensive game for both teams. Manning out on the wing. Heron in there guarding her for Arlington, named Manning. Goes behind the back on the reverse. Couldn't get it to go. Rebound goes off Waits. Can she save it? Yes, but to Lucy Parsons. There's a mismatch underneath Reichert. And they didn't see it. Irish Holmes, though, hot from 3. Couldn't get it. Parsons to put back in and out. Tip for the rebound. Reichert trying to battle, but Arlington comes away with it. Clark driving in. Yes. Arlington cuts it to 3. Catch and shoot 3 by Bannister. Yes. Champion reign and triples tonight. 32-26. Munster top of the key. Now it's a Farmer, a deep 3 off the back iron. Waits the rebound, put back too strong. Irish Holmes collects. Bannister into the forecourt. Manning up top. 4-3 off the back rim. Waits another board. Clark into the forecourt. Looking for the cutter underneath. That's Waits. Counted in the foul. At various stages, Cliff McDaniel has had some really good players. Pania Waits down low. A double-double threat at 11 points, 8 rebounds per game. 3-year starter, as I mentioned. The junior. Destiny Gonzalez comes back into the game. Araya Mendoza returns for champion. 3-point play completes. 3-point game, 32-29. Bannister into the forecourt. And she's fouled. Nope. Yeah, fouled by Waits. Nearing the 4-minute mark here in this opening half. We'll take a usual break at halftime. Manning will inbound it. Bannister skies it for Gonzalez. She double teamed, lost her footing, and Arlington with the steal. Oh, Munster. She waited until the exact right moment to make that pass to Waits. Pretty. Going quickly and answering right back is Bannister. Championed by 3 again. Now it's a steal. Gonzalez looking to push. Scoops it out. That was deflected, but it's going out of bounds. Take a look at this again. Well, we're going to get a minified version of it. See how she waits until the right last second to make that play? Beautifully done there. The mini replay, we'll call it. Nothing can ever be perfect, can it? 3:30 left to go. Gonzalez gets it left of the lane. Irish Holmes is feeling it. Short on that one. Put back is up, and it rims in for Mendoza. Champion by 5, 36-31. Here's Farmer. Becca Farmer driving. Open look in the corner for Clark. Yes! Arlington's been cold by their standards from downtown. Just 27% as a team this year. That's not typical for them. Irish Holmes trying to answer back. Missed that one short. Another offensive rebound. Mendoza with the putback. 38-34. 2:48 left to go here in quarter number 2. We have a timeout. We'll step aside. We got a good one going. Number 4 leading number 1 by 4. We'll be back here in just a moment. We've gotten 2 good ones so far for champion, haven't we? Well, all 3 of them are good because all 3 of them have been winners, but so far this one looking a lot like that Bacone game that went right down to the wire. Sub in is Billy Sulak, and Sulak providing some size for Arlington as she draws the foul, count the bucket. So Cliff McDaniel playing some chess here, bringing in Sulak, averages 4 a game. taking just her 8th free throw attempt of the season. She's 4 for 7. Missed it. Parsons had trouble with it and able to recover Bannister. Look out. That ball's going to be deflected and taken away. Steal by Kermani Irvin, who's into the game for the first time. Now, Champion steals it right back. Bannister attacking, and Bannister will go to the line. Bannister's played really well since coming back in. Let's take a look at her in transition and getting fouled there. So, Sakaya, 53% free throw shooter, nearing 2 to play in the half. Champion has led by as many as 6. Ditto for Arlington. Arlington led by 6 in the first quarter. Champion by 6 here in quarter number 2. For the most part, it's been even Steven here tonight. Bannister gets them both. It's a 4-point game. Champion defense doing a nice job against Arlington today. Again, a team that averages close to 90 a game. Billy Sulak at the free throw line, looking for somebody. Waits Sulak, and Sulak goes glass and scores, making it look easy. Billy Sulak, a sophomore. We didn't see much of her last year, getting an opportunity to provide some size, which historically Arlington has had a lot of. 3-ball no good by Bannister. Offensive rebound. Put back is no good by Reichert, who's getting good minutes here in this second quarter. Out on the run now, Clark. Clark takes it to the corner. Top of the key, Bradford into the game. That's Jakayla Bradford over to Irvin. Underneath, the shot no good. Ball deflected, and it's going to be off Champion. 1:20 to play here in the half. Clark to inbound. Irvin will set it up. Irvin driving on Parsons, goes right around her and scores. Hermione Irvin averaging over 4 a game off the bench, and I think we might have gotten a foul called on top of it, so chance for Arlington to retake the lead. Champion, although it's been tight, has had the lead for most of this quarter. Scott back in for Clark. Clark averages over 17 a game. 3-point play, no good. Sulak the rebound. Reichert tries to bat it away. Parsons tries to run it down, but getting there first, Bradford. And now it's stripped by Manning. 6 steals a game, and she's got another one there. Count the bucket. Champion by 2. How fast Name Manning gets down the court. Sulak, Irvin. That's Bradford for 3, missed it short. Parsons, a sea of Arlington players surrounding her. And the ball goes out of bounds. I believe it was last touched by Arlington. And just by the laws of averages, it had to have been. So Parsons, good work there. Outmanned, but able to win the possession for her team. She'll go to the bench. Gilliam in the Bannister. 37 seconds in the half. Oh, nice cut, Reichert, and a beautiful find from Bannister. Shot clock is about even with the game clock, few tenths difference. Irvin. Scott back to her. Shot clock is at 10. Again, the game clock about even. Scott will drive. Scott draws the foul. Nope, traveled first. So 5.4 to work with here for Champion. Really good first half for the Lady Tigers. They have come out focused. Full court press is going to make it hard, but Here we go. Bannister going quickly, throws it up, and the quarter and half come to a close. Good 20 minutes for Champion, the 4 leading the top team here at home. 44-40, folks. We'll take our 15-minute halftime break. We'll bring you the second half coming up here in just a little bit. Don't go too far. 44-40, Champion with a 4-point lead. Chris Sheeman, glad to be with you as we start quarter number 3. Good shooting half for both teams, as much as we talked about the defense. Both teams over 50%. Arlington right at 50%. Champion 52%. One player in double figures. That's Paniah Waits has 11 for Arlington. Clark's got 9. Waits with 8. And for Champion, it's a pretty balanced attack in that first half. Manning has 8, and also Irish Holmes with 8. As you see, the Tigers start with a turnover, but Gonzalez unable to get it to go. 7 points apiece for Bannister and Mendoza. 5 for Gonzalez, 5 for Parsons. So those are your first half scoring leaders as Bannister brings it into the forecourt. Mendoza all alone for 3, and she buries it. Both teams have had various stages of 6-point leads, so this is the biggest lead for either team at 7, 47-40. 45 seconds in. Waits gets it out into the corner. That's Farmer for 3 and an air ball. Rebound by Bannister. From downtown, Arlington was just 1 of 8 in the first half. Meanwhile, Champion 5 of 14. How about Lucy Parsons getting to the hoop, and Champion has opened up a 9-point lead. They are fired up. Timeout Arlington. We'll take an early timeout here in the half. Well, you'd have to go back a little ways, and I did this very quickly. The last time that Arlington even lost an NCCAA game, not a region game, just against an NCCAA opponent, I have it as all the way back in January of 2019 against Randall. That was in the 2018-2019 season. They lost 95-79. Off to start this third quarter, though, their shooting has been off. Parsons for 3. Too strong. Offensive rebound by Mendoza. Mendoza, I think, thought she was going to draw a foul there, but instead, Arlington in transition. Waits. Boy, that was real close to traveling there by Waits, who couldn't get the jumper to go anyways. 3-on-2 now. The reverse shot try by Mendoza will send her to the line as Arlington commits the foul. Well, you know the Patriots are not going to go away. They've started out the quarter slowly, but they are capable of... I've been watching this team since 2013, I think. Maybe, 2013, 2012, something like that. I've seen them go on 20-0 runs like it's nothing. Right now, Lady Tigers with the momentum playing really well here on their home court, trying to get their first ever win over Arlington. I mentioned they played a close one last year, 77-75 in the regular season. The other 3 meetings, which Arlington also won, were not as close. 10-point game, biggest lead for either team. Diaz into the forecourt. Bradford swings it left side. Clark gets it back to Diaz, who drives in. Extra pass, Bradford to Clark. Clark's got to get it going. Missed it short. Tip for the rebound. It comes to Diaz. Couldn't get the putback. Ball batted out. It comes to Manning. Manning 3-on-3. Bannister now. Driving baseline. Throws it up. A circus shot, no, but Destiny Gonzalez cleans it up. It is all Champion out of the gates here in this second half. 7:24 to go here in quarter number 3. Bradford for 3. They're letting her have that shot. Arlington cannot buy one from behind the arc here tonight. Just 1 of 11. Lucy Parsons drives. cut off. Got to be careful. Able to get it to Gonzalez. Step back three. Way too strong. Rebound controlled by Farmer. Swings it out. Clark drives in. Can't get the roll. Clark blocked by Gonzalez. Gonzalez takes it away. Destiny scoops it. Bannister looking for the extra pass. Instead dribbles it back out. Mendoza. Bannister for three. No. Rebound controlled by Diaz. Diaz looking to drive in, and Manning called for a reach. Waits comes back in. Bradford will sit down. Irish Holmes played well in the first half with 8 points off the bench. Comes into the game. There's been very few mistakes by the Tigers here tonight, and that's one of the keys. You got to play pretty close to perfect. And is that 5 seconds? No, they called an offensive foul on the inbound play. It's weird. This is weird seeing Arlington down by 12. How about the effort tonight for the Tigers? Still a ways to go, though. Irish Holmes out near midcourt. Tosses it, catch and shoot three. Mendoza, it's good! Arlington has yet to score here in the half. 11 straight for Champion. And that three, not even close. The putback no by Clark, but Clark is fouled. So it's been 4 minutes, give or take. 6:08 to be exact to go in the quarter. Champion scored 11 points in the quarter. And Clark, a 69% free throw shooter, still can't get Arlington on the board. 55-40 Champion. Cannot let up if you're the Tigers. And they're playing very well here tonight. Good hustle there by Waits to get the offensive rebound. Extra possession. Throwing it up. Irvin can't get it to go. Tip for the rebound. Are they going to get Waits over the back? They are. They call it a pushing foul. They don't call it over the back anymore, but that's what it was. That's what it is. They just changed the wording, but it's the same kind of foul. Arlington is being blanked in the third quarter by Champion. Manning gets a screen, airballs it out of bounds. Still, that's the kind of offense you want. That's going to go in more often than not for Nate Manning. Getting a lot of open looks. Diaz. Here's Clark. Irvin top of the key. Diaz up top. Shot clock at 11. Three by Clark. Not falling. And the rebound controlled by Mendoza. Champion again with numbers. Stepping into a three. Irish Holmes follows it. Knew she was going to miss it. Got fouled. Reichert was also there as Reichert's come into the game. And we have an Arlington foul here. 5:12 to go here in quarter number 3. Ball deflected out. Manning was looking for Mendoza there. Got to get it in. Irish Holmes. It's taken away. Good defense by Diaz. Throw ahead. And that's Irvin finally getting Arlington on the board here in the quarter at the midway point. It was 11 straight for Champion. Gilliam, what a pass. Throwing it up, throwing it in is Reichert. So Reichert, I don't believe we saw yesterday. Getting good minutes here today. Attacking is Clark. Clark, the 10th leading scorer in Division II at 17.4 per ball game. With a quiet night so far, she realizes she has got to get going. Had 9 points in the first half, so not too quiet, but quiet at the start of this third quarter, certainly. Gets the first free throw to go. They need to get some makes, especially on the second free throws, to try to set up the press, although this dead ball will help that for Arlington. Billy Sulak, who played well at the end of the first half off the bench for Coach McDaniel, coming in for Arlington. 4:42 to go here in quarter number 3. The third quarter has belonged to Champion. 13-3 the quarter so far. Nate Manning. Reichert steps into it from the free throw line. Sulak the rebound off the miss. Irving lost it. Reichert takes it away. So, oh, look out. Here comes Diaz with another steal. Good job by the Tigers getting back on defense. Clark underneath, and that's going to be a reach. Munster was fouled there, and Mendoza upset with herself. Gonzalez will come back in for Champion, as will Bannister. Munster returns. Bradford in for Arlington. Irvin, trouble with it, able to save it. Clark will set it up. Clark gets a screen. And away from the ball, we have a 3-second call, I believe, on Arlington. There wasn't a foul. I believe it was 3 in the key. Both teams had 9 turnovers in the first half. Champion started this third quarter, if you're joining us late, with back-to-back steals. Scored the first 11 straight points. 13-3, as I mentioned earlier, in the quarter for the Tigers. Irish Holmes, and that's going to be a blocking foul. They'll count the bucket for Gonzalez. The lead grows to 16 points. And Gonzalez can go to the line to make it 17. Destiny 1 out of 2 from the charity stripe here tonight, 75% on the season. .335 remaining in the quarter. 1 field goal in the quarter for Arlington. How about that Tigers defense here tonight? But especially here in this third quarter. Munster takes it to the bucket. Can't get the roll. That's the kind of night it's been for Arlington. Bannister the board. Manning into the forecourt. Mendoza for 3 off the mark. Bannister the offensive rebound. Ooh, that one pass too many. Irish Holmes threw it away. Clark looking to get it underneath. It's deflected, taken right back by Champion. Manning. Manning gets it back for 3, goes in and out. Tip for the rebound. They're going to get Irish Holmes, or let me correct myself there, Mendoza with the foul, I believe. .244 remaining, and Champion over the limit, so free throws to come. So this is not what you want if you're Champion. It's all going perfect. You don't want to give Arlington free points. Lady Tigers looking to go 2-0 in Southwest Region play after defeating Dallas by 21 points and leading wire to wire yesterday. Clark, good on another free throw. Got them both. 59-45, 2:42 remaining here in quarter number 3. Nate Manning. Cross court, Irish Holmes has not been shy. Buries her third three-pointer of the evening, and Champion with its biggest lead of the night. It's at 17. Clark Here's Bradford. Irvin, open look. Too strong. Offensive rebound by Diaz. Yes! And the foul. Christina Diaz, 55% free throw shooter. Try to complete an old school three-point play here. It's an Arlington team with 4 players shooting 45% or better. Good rebounding team. 6 of 7 of their players who average at least 10 minutes a game also average over 3 rebounds. 62-48. Irish Holmes into the forecourt. She's got 11 here tonight. Bannister. Bannister attacks. Swings it out, Manning. Bannister hit the deck away from the ball. Able to get up okay. Irish Holmes will try another one. Not that time. Look out. Bump from behind as Diaz hit the deck. And they're going to get Bannister on the foul call there. Again, more free points. So the lead was 17 at the moment that Champion started getting to foul trouble here in this third quarter. Down to 14. And 2 shots now for Christina Diaz. Hit one earlier. First free throw, no good. We got word that the men's game might be delayed, so if you're anticipating watching that one at 7:30, apparently the Arlington men are having some travel troubles. So, second free throw good by Diaz. So, we'll keep you posted on that one. It's possible that one might be postponed because of the travel issues. They're haven't heard much, obviously, while I'm talking to you folks. Irish Holmes. Yeah, it's a tough call. DeAnthony Ellison rightfully pleading his case. But Irish Holmes, if you're out of control like that, the odds are that's going to be an offensive foul every time. 1:38 left to go. This is an important 90 seconds here for Champion. They have done everything right here in this quarter. Want to keep the double-digit lead. Want to try to push it out back to 17. Don't let Arlington have hope here. Farmer, Munster top of the key. Driving on Gonzalez. Double team comes from Gilliam. Bradford. Back out to Munster. We'll try it again. Plenty of time on the shot clock now. And more free throws to come for Diaz, who's doing a nice job drawing contact here. So Lucy Parsons picks up the foul. First free throw up and good for Diaz. One out of 2. Offensive rebound, though, by Bradford. And might be a clock issue. Reichert's going to come back in, as is Sulak for Champion and Arlington, respectively. Destiny Gonzalez goes to the bench for Champion. Irvin sits down for Arlington. Sulak, turnaround shot, no. Ball tipped. Manning chases down the rebound into the forecourt. Manning to Mendoza. Whips it. Gilliam shoots the 3 off the back iron. Tipped for the rebound. It's out of bounds off Arlington. So it'll stay with Champion. Manning gets it off the inbound. Got it back for 3, no. Fight for the rebound. And are they going to call another foul on Champion? They are. on a reach. Irish Holmes will come back into the game, but more free throws to come for Arlington. So Arlington's getting right back in this one, courtesy of late third quarter free throws. Munster this time gets the first one to go. So Arlington's going to get a 2-for-1 here, too. So they're going to get the basketball back, and now an opportunity to cut the lead into single digits. That was once 17. It's down to 10 now. Munster's good free throw shooter at 70%. Important possession if you're champion. Want to keep that momentum. Gilliam. And she's bumped. I don't believe Arlington is over the limit. Unless they racked some up earlier. Well, they are. So whether I believe it or not, it's true. Funny how that works sometimes. Gilliam at the line. Janaya rims in the first one. Short on the second. Munster chases it down. 29 seconds to go. Munster to Sulak. Sulak couldn't get it. Follows her shot. Got it to go. It's a 9-point game. Arlington cuts it to single digits. Gilliam. Defender fell down. Out to Parsons. Shot clock is off. Parsons driving on the baseline. Stepped out of bounds. DeAnthony Ellison looking for a foul called. No dice. So as well as the quarter started for champion, Arlington with the momentum to end it. Tigers, though, still leading by 9. Waits is going to come back in. Waits gets it back. Push into the forecourt. 1 second to go. Sulak got it. So Arlington cuts a 17-point lead down to 7. As that third quarter, a tale of two different quarters. Champion came out with a 13-3 flurry, at one point led by 17, and Arlington cuts it to 7. Stay tuned, folks. We got a nail-biter of a fourth coming at you here in just a little bit. We'll be back. Krishima, glad to be back with you here in Hot Springs. And from my little bunker in Florida. 63-56, champion led by 17. 10 straight for Arlington to close the quarter, though. Still overall, Lady Tigers controlling their destiny as we start quarter number 4. Got to get back some of that momentum that they started the half with. Mendoza for 3. Can't get it to go. One and done. Rebound controlled by Diaz, I believe. Throws it ahead. 3-point shots not falling for Arlington, so they've been attacking, and Munster draws the foul on Gonzalez. Fouls have been a problem here as the second half have gone on for champion. Munster goes to the line. As I mentioned, Earlier in the half, 70% free throw shooter. This is her first here of the half. Couldn't get either one of them, and we're going to get a foul called on Arlington, I believe. Or it was just deflected off of them, either way. So Nay Manning, champion in need of a bucket. They haven't had a field goal in quite a while. Nay Manning, crossover. What a pass. Oh, the shot is off the mark from Bannister. Here comes Arlington. Trying to make a flurry of a comeback. Sulak, a rocket of a pass. Waits the reverse no. Gonzalez comes up with the rebound. Destiny will push it into the forecourt herself. Double dribble. Champions got to get it together here. Lucy Parsons turning it over. Coming back in is Clark for Waits for Arlington. It'll be interesting to see if Arlington's able to get a bucket here, if we see a timeout for Champion. The momentum has certainly gone away from them. Munster drives in. Tie up, jump ball possession arrow is going to keep it with Arlington. Oh, nope. Did they change that? Is it Champion ball? I think they're going to get together and talk about it. It is Arlington. So, yeah. Still Patriots ball. 20 on the shot clock, 8:36 on the game clock. Sulak, flat-footed, couldn't get it. Offensive rebound, though, for Arlington. Step back three is short. Rebound by Parsons. Bannister attacks. Bannister, no. Offensive rebound, Mendoza. Turnaround shot, no good. And Champion has gone cold. Out on the run, that pass off the mark. Look out. Bodies all over the floor. Bradford comes up with it, cleans it up, and the lead is down to 5. Looks like we're going to get a timeout here. Champion needs a timeout. So let's see if the Tigers can regroup. It was a 17-point lead. It's down to 5. We'll be back. 8:05 to go in the game. Well, Champion had a 17-point advantage. Arlington has gotten all of the momentum back since about the 3-minute mark or so in the third quarter. Champion got into some foul trouble, and Arlington was able to work themselves back into it from the free throw line. Now Champion's gone cold on the offensive end, so let's see how they come out of this timeout. That's one of those timeouts, if you're a coach, some words of encouragement. We're still in the lead. This is still our game to lose. Let's go win it. Destiny Gonzalez, step back, yes, big bucket. And a needed one for Champion. Gonzalez with the block. Sulak, though, has been a stalwart on the offensive end for Arlington. 5-point game again. Manning into the forecourt. It's back from Bannister. Parsons, catch and shoot three is an air ball. Rebound controlled by Diaz, and here comes Arlington. Diaz takes it to the corner. Up top, it's Munster. Fakes the three, scoops it up, gets the roll. 65-62. The lead is down to 3. Arlington with a flurry here to end this one. 6:55 to go. DeAnthony Ellison calls for time once again. We'll step aside. Krishima, glad to be back with you. Just inside 7 to go. Arlington is creeping. They are on their way back. Trailing at 1 point by 17. Now Champions lead is down to 3. DeAnthony Ellison calling another timeout. Settle his team down. Parsons in the corner, guarded by Sulak. Fires a shot. Can't get it to go. That kind of offense, not really what you're looking for if you're Champion. You've got the taller defender on you in the corner. The ball only really moved one time in that possession, and when Champion was making that run to start the third quarter, they were really moving the ball with ease and getting everybody involved, and we've seen none of that as the evening has worn on. Chance to tie now with the 3 here. Threes have been a problem tonight for Arlington. And they get a turnover, although Waite stays with it. Ball deflected around, gotten sloppy on this possession. Here's Waits, and Waits called for the offensive foul. So the ball goes back to Champion. Both teams making some runs here in this one. First half, neither team had a lead bigger than 6. Champion, as I mentioned, opened it up in that third quarter, and Arlington has owned the last 6 minutes of this game. So really, in the second half, we've played about 12 minutes. Champion owned the first 6. Arlington this last 6. And now 6 minutes to go to decide things. Looks like Waits is going to the bench. Mendoza into the forecourt. Nay Manning. Surveys. Manning throws it to the cutter. Putting it up off the glass and in. Mendoza. Contact but no foul called. And Champion makes it a 2-possession game again. Attacking, drawing the foul is Arlington. 5:48 to go. More free throws to come for the Patriots, who have lived at the line here in this second half. This time Rebecca Farmer, who is a 64% free throw shooter, goes to the line. Farmer gets the first one to go. Irish Holmes back in there for DeAnthony Ellison. 1 out of 2 at the line. Look out. Collecting the rebound, Reichert. Nay Manning throws it ahead to Irish Holmes. Justice will back it out. 4-point game. Look out. That pass was in between two offensive players. And it goes for a turnover. Gilliam will come back into the game. Bannister goes to the bench. Patriots with the basketball. Champion trying to stay perfect here at home. 3-0 on the season. That three ball way off the mark over on the far side from Farmer, I believe. Nearing the midway point of this final quarter. Nay Manning drives. Cutting Holmes, the reverse no. Thought she was going to get contact. Didn't come. Here comes Arlington in transition. And that was doomed from the get-go. Farmer had trouble with it. She actually had Bradford was all alone underneath, but didn't see her. Farmer's going to go to the bench. Clark back in for Cliff McDaniel. Just past the midway point of the final quarter. Champion has led for the entire second half. Double digits for a good part of the third quarter. Mendoza gets it out. Ball deflected out off Diaz. 14 to shoot for Champion. Three by Manning. It's an air ball chasing down the rebound. Irish Holmes. Gilliam throws it up off the glass and in. 6-point lead. Quickly comes Arlington. Diaz. That's Waits, I believe, throwing it off the glass and in. Right back comes the Patriots, as they like to do. That was Bradford, my apologies. So Bradford out there, not Waits right now. And another turnover for the Tigers. So Arlington gets it back. 2-possession game still. Nip and tuck between the number 4 team in Division II, Champion, and the top team, Arlington. What a give and go. Diaz made that look pretty. Easy bucket for Arlington. 2-point game. Champion now trying to answer back. Can't do it. Mendoza misses it. Goes out of bounds off Reichert. Parsons will come back in. Looks like Ellison might have brought in the rest of his starters, including Destiny Gonzalez. We'll see when they come into our frame here. Gonzalez is back out with Lucy Parsons. Gilliam's also out there. Bannister and Manning. That's the 5. Bradford traveled with the basketball. 2-point game, 3:40 to go. A nail-biter, but a good one. Gilliam's got to get it in. That was deflected off Arlington. So Champion will get another crack at it. This Southwest region, we talked a little bit about it with the coaching pedigree now at Dallas Christian with Larry Tidwell there. Randall and Arlington and Champion. I mean, it's going to be wild, not only from a recruiting standpoint on the ladies' side, but on the court. There's going to be a lot of competition, a lot of good games. Step back Manning, too strong. Rebound by Munster, I believe. Munster into the forecourt. Throws it up and throws it out of bounds. Bad possession there for Arlington. And I think Cliff McDaniel would agree with me, given the look on his face there. 3:06 left to go. He's not wanted for emotion, is he? Manning across midcourt now. Still waiting on word about the men's game coming at you later on. It's heard Arlington men had some travel troubles. Everybody's safe. Ooh, Gonzalez way too strong. Still a 2-point game. Arlington has not led here in the quarter. Munster fell down. Sulak able to get it to Clark. Now numbers for Arlington. Clark 3-on-2. Can't get it to go. Gilliam the rebound. Gilliam triple teamed. And they're going to get a jump ball called, I believe, but it'll stay with Champion. Manning with 2:24. Champion. Now that it's late, opportunities for a two-possession game become more important here. Bannister takes it to the corner. Underneath Gonzalez, that pass deflected, but they're going to get a reach. So foul called on Arlington. No bonus yet. Manning will inbound it. Shot clock reset to 20. Gonzalez. Gilliam. Parsons. Gilliam now in the corner. Takes it baseline. She'll back it out. Shot clock is at 4. Gonzalez is going to have to make something happen. Gilliam throws it up, and it'll be a shot clock violation. Great defense there by the Patriots. Can Arlington get over that hump now? Trying to come back, complete the comeback. Still have not led here in the half. Gilliam will come out of the game. I believe Mendoza came in for her. Check on that. It is Araya out there. Sulak has played well. Corner 3 is good by Clark. And Arlington completes the comeback. They lead by 1. 90 seconds to go. Catch and shoot. Bannister, yes! Answers right back. Cold-blooded. Now Arlington turns it over. Timeout going to be called. Bannister with the 3. Bannister with the steal. Oh boy, you don't want to go anywhere. In fact, call a few people and tell them they need to get on this and watch the end of this one. We're coming right back. Don't go away. Got another doubleheader coming at you February 6th. Randall is in town. Boy, it never gets easy, does it? In fact, Champion's going to play Randall in their next game in Oklahoma on the 22nd. Big bucket and big turnover on the steal by Bannister, who hit a 3. Look out. Tripping foul there. Everybody okay. Bannister staying down. Diaz took a hard foul. We got word that the men's game has been postponed. So that one will not happen tonight. Again, the Arlington men are all safe. Just had some car trouble. I've been through that before. Destiny Gonzalez trying to answer, make it a 2-possession game. Can't do it. Here comes Arlington. Clark almost traveled, just able to keep that foot down. Bradford driving in, inside a minute to go. Clark over to Diaz. Diaz blocked by Gonzalez, but a foul. Boy, Diaz has taken a couple of hard hits in this final minute. She's going to go to the line with an opportunity to tie this ball game up. Diaz on the season, 55% free throw shooter. Did Destiny foul out there? We have Mendoza coming in for her. So Destiny might have fouled out. Diaz, important free throws. Still plenty of time. Missing the first one. Hold your breath, Champion fans. Arlington fans, too. Couldn't get either, but the offensive rebound, no. Was that a lane violation? If you come from the backcourt, you have to wait. And I think that was the violation there. Look out. Champion able to get it into the forecourt. A bucket here doesn't put it away, but makes it really difficult for Arlington. Foul going to be called here, I believe. So Arlington called for the foul. And free throws to come now. Nay Manning, big free throws. 59% free throw shooter. Ideally, you want to get them both. Make it a two-possession game here. Missed the first one. So neither team getting it done from the free throw line here in the closing seconds. Champion still in control and can at least make Arlington struggling tonight from three. So this is still an important one, and Manning hits it. Here comes Clark now. The Patriots have 29 seconds to work with. Munster. Ball deflected, stays with it. Back out to Clark, 22 seconds. Clark fires a three. Can't get it to go. Tip for the rebound. Sulak throws it up, draws a foul. Billy Sulak, 4 of 7 from the free throw line on the season. And free throws are going to decide this one, folks. Let's see what Billy can do here. Either way, got to remember on the second effort, couldn't get the bounce there. So this is a big one now because you want to try to keep it at 2 or 3 to give yourself a chance. 15.5, the way Arlington plays, that's enough for 2 possessions. Missed them both. Another lane violation, I believe. Players down for the Lady Tigers right now. Oh boy, somebody's shaken up. That was Mendoza. Mendoza's already taped up, so they're going to check on her. So, if you're Arlington, 73-70 here. You've got the possession arrow. Important to remember that. The possession arrow favors Arlington. Both teams are in the bonus, so 15.5. Who are you looking for out on the floor right now? Well, you've got Manning at 59% as a free throw shooter. Mendoza is 7 out of 10 coming into this week. Bannister, we mentioned, at 53%. And who else did they have out there? I believe Lucy Parsons is about 67%. So it's likely Manning's going to be the one who handles the basketball. She's also one of the lower percentage free throw shooters. So you've got some time here if you're Arlington to try to go for a quick steal. Try to trap. Don't want to take too much time. Only a few seconds there, but try to get a turnover and then see what happens. Conversely, if you're the Lady Tigers, you need 1 free throw and you're feeling pretty good about yourself. You don't want to foul, get out of the way, but you want 1 out of two free throws. And of course, remember, women's game, you advance the ball because that makes sense. I don't know why the men don't do it, but anyway, here we go. Bannister to inbound it. And it will be Manning, and they're going to foul her quickly. So, like I said, Nay Manning's at 59%. She went 1 out of 2 earlier. She goes 1 out of 2 here. Again, that's great. You're feeling good if you're the Tigers. If you're Arlington, you probably fouled the best player to foul. And you just got to do some hoping. What a fun night this has been. It's a shame the men won't happen tonight. But this has been a fun one. Oh, in and out for Manning. So if you're champion, you really need this one. If you want to win this region, you have to put this team away, and you've got to hit this free throw. No pressure or anything. Got it. 74-70. So, again, a timeout here now for Arlington. So, only about a second came off the clock. Plenty of time for 2 possessions here if you're Arlington. We're going to go away for just a moment. We'll come back. Still a nail biter. Arlington with the basketball when we come back. So about 14 and a half seconds here. Arlington advances it. It will be Clark to inbound. Don't need to go for 3 here if you're Arlington. They've struggled tonight from behind the arc. Inbound to Irvin. Don't want to take too much time. Clark will fire. Can't get it to go. Rebound controlled by Bannister. And things are looking real good right now for the Tigers. Boy, this will be a signature win in this program's young history for DeAnthony Ellison and his team. What does this do? It's a regular season game. It's 1 out of 2 that they're going to play, but it gives you that confidence. You know you can beat this team on any given night. At the line, Bannister. Good on the first one. Arlington, I believe, still has some timeouts. Remember, advancing the ball to center court helps. Got them both. 6-point game. Timeout again for Arlington. They're going to have to go for 3s. We'll take another timeout, folks. Come back here in just a moment. Don't forget our next broadcast, February 6th. It'll be another tough one for the Tigers. No off days in this region. 6.6 to work with for Arlington. They've got to get some quick 3s. Munster's going to go to the hoop, and with 3 seconds to go, that's not going to make much of a difference. It's still a 2-possession game, 1.7, and Manning is fouled. What an effort tonight for the Lady Tigers. If you are a Lady Tigers fan right at home right now, stand up and clap for your ladies because they played their butts off tonight. Absolutely incredible effort, especially at the start of that third quarter. They outscored Arlington 13-3 at one point, took a 17-point lead, able to fight off the comeback. This is a team to watch out for. They're ranked number 4 for a reason, and their ranking's going up the next time they come out. If you're Arlington, like I said, I looked it up briefly at halftime. I didn't have a whole lot of time to do research. Last time I have them losing an NCC AA Division II opponent was on January 18th, 2019 against Randall. So what an incredible stretch for Cliff McDaniel and his team, and you know they're going to be right there at the end. But tonight belongs to Nay Manning and the rest of the champion Tigers. They're 1.7 seconds away from wrapping this one up. We'll have one more timeout, folks. We'll come back. .2 left to go. Firing up the three Arlington's Munster, and that'll do it. Champion with the biggest win in the program's regular season history. It's young history, but an important one nonetheless, as the Tigers win it over the top team in Division II, 78-72. Fabulous game. What an effort. The Lady Tigers winning by 6 here on their home court. These two teams, of course, will play each other once again. That'll be in Arlington, and that should be a really fun rematch. Trying to get you the date for that one. The rematch against Arlington will be, it's the final regular season game of the season for champion on February 20th. That's a Saturday and a 2 p.m. game. So hats off. Patriots, their long winning streak against Division II opponents comes to an end, and DeAnthony Ellison and his squad pull off the victory here today, 78-72. Again, want to note, those of you looking for the men's game, that has been postponed. Arlington with some travel troubles. Everybody's okay, just some things breaking down, and they weren't able to make it up, so they will head back and they'll try to reschedule that one. So our day comes to an end. Our next doubleheader coming at you Saturday, February 6th. It's the Tigers taking on Randall. 2 p.m., 4 p.m. are the start times for that one. Once again, your final score tonight, champion 78, Arlington 72. My name's Chris Sheeman.